my lovely people. Welcome back to Bright Star Creative. Today we are going to do a horror piece for something very special coming up in the next few weeks. So you need to keep your eyes open for that. And then you can see what everyone else has made too. It's another collaboration and it's super fun. It's really creative. It's letting us really do whatever we want that's horror and gory, and yeah, I'm actually quite scared to see what everyone's made. I think there's going to be some real far out pieces there. I'm not quite that far yet, maybe next time, but this time I'm kind of keeping it a little bit simpler. So we're going to do a crystal skull, and I'm wanting to put this spider around the back of the head, back of the skull, and it's like a temporary tattoo, so we should be able to just wipe that on. And then I'm wanting to do some wispy blood drops through the crystal. Don't know how it's going to come out. I've not done it before. So let's go on this journey together and see what we come up with and if it works. Okay, so I have put together 80 fluid ounces of Texpert. Sorry, excuse my arm. It's the Texpert epoxy resin. Because I find that this is really good, and obviously it's really important for a crystal skull. You don't want bubbles. You want it to be glass clear. That's what I'm wanting. Whether we attain that or not, I don't know, but I'm really hoping so. And I know that the Texpert debubbles really well. So we're just giving this a slow mix. So we're not introducing any more bubbles. I'm going to do this probably in 2 halves. And I haven't decided yet what the bottom half of the skull is going to be. I'm thinking possibly I might do the bottom half in black, so that you've got black, then the clear crystal with the blood through it and the spider on the back. I'm thinking that would be quite cool. So we'll do this first half and then see where we go from there. So we've been doing this for about 3 minutes. So usually 3 to 4 minutes. Just make sure you've got no streaks, because the streaks show that you've not mixed properly, and mix slowly from the center, moving outwards, pulling in any resin from the outside edge, scrape that down so you've got nothing clinging there, and then do the same again. Just keep doing it until you feel that everything is ready, mixed, clear, and then just let it sit for a minute. Let the bubbles rise to the surface as much as you can. I mean, there's very few bubbles in here, so I'm quite pleased with that. Just give that a wipe off. Okay, now I wanted an alcohol ink because I wanted it to spread. I wanted to do that whole poof thing, you know, so it looks like blood in water kind of thing. So I've chosen the Let's Resin alcohol ink in red, and it's quite a good blood colour, I think. I think that's really does look realistic. So we're going to use that, and it's their intense alcohol inks. Okay, so let's see. We need to turn this inside out. We can set our resin to one side for a minute, and we need to turn this inside out. And I have already wiped this down, so I'm hoping there aren't any bits in here. There we go. That's it. And I'm hoping this is going to fit across the whole of the back of the skull, and then end yes, it's going to end kind of at the beginning of the forehead, and that I think will work really well. So I am going to need a wet, actually we could probably use a baby wipe. You just need liquid basically to get it to stick. So, oh, see, I wiped that down and there's a husky hair already. They do love sharing their glitter. Okay, so we turn that over the wrong way, as it were. Center it where you want the body of the spider, which is, I want that kind of slap in the middle there. So about there. I'm going to take that glove off because I can see that bit of husky glitter on there already. Right, let's get some wipes and let's see if this will work this way. Yes, that's going to work. Good. But keep your hand inside and you can kind of get that pressure. I'm hoping this isn't going to break up because it's on a round curved surface. It might be difficult to keep down. Maybe I'm going to do this in 2 halves, I think, so that I can hold this. Because I don't want it to move. I'm hoping this is going to work. This is harder than I thought. Okay, because we've got to get all of this done. Okay, and it is really hard to keep still. Really hard to keep still. So I don't know how this is going to work. That body might, yeah, see, look, that body might actually have a break in it. I don't think that's going to work. No. Nope. That's not going to work. That's a shame. Can we incorporate that? Let's have another try. We might still be able to rescue it. Let's see. No good. Okay, well, we tried, didn't we? We could leave the kind of body and legs. Because we do kind of have a spider body there. Might be quite spooky to have parts, mightn't it? What do you think? We could do that, and then I do have a bee, which we could, let's take these off. Maybe we could overlay this. The other thing I've got is some dragonflies. Let's see. Maybe we can just overlay that, and that will just look like wispy smoke. Well, yes, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. We're going to go with it. Okay. So we're going to use this, and we're going to put our bee just above the body there, because that still can be legitimately a spider, just fainter. And then we're going to get a fresh baby wipe and lay it over the whole thing. and just hold and let it soak in. Okay, are we wet enough? Let's just do that. Okay. So what are you guys doing for Halloween? Do you celebrate it or do you not? I'd love to hear what all your plans are. Is anyone making any decorations? Are you doing your pumpkins? That's always fun with the kids, isn't it? So there's always guts everywhere, isn't there? Right, there we go. So gently, 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 gently slide off. There we go. No, I'm not going to touch that. I'm just going to let it dry. So actually, we've kind of got the spot. I might get some mica powder or a little bit of black paste. Not black paste, that'll mix with everything. What about, yeah, mica powder? Have I got a black mica powder or not? Because I could outline that a little bit more and make it a bit darker if I've got black. I'm not sure if I have. That's the only thing. Let's see, do I have a black? Oh, sorry about this, guys. Oh, yes, I think I do. Okay, right. I think we're going to try and yeah, we're going to try and outline that other one just a little bit. I don't want it to be as dark as the bee, but I do want it to be a little darker. And I am looking for my alcohol. Where did I put it? I don't know. Okay. All right, we'll use the big one then. Right, I have a big squirty bottle and a little one, like a little purse-sized one, which is really handy when you're doing something small like this, but that's okay. We'll use the big one. It needs filling up, actually. Now, we're going to take a little bit of this mica powder. We're going to pop it in there, mix it. Probably needs to be a lot deeper than that. Oh, there we go, making a mess as usual. Wouldn't be me if I wasn't making a mess, would it? Hey. Okay, stir that all in. Make sure there's no lumps. Now, don't be worrying about your resin while you're doing this. You've got about a 30 to 40 minute work time. So you've got plenty of time to be doing this. Yeah, it should be okay. Let's see, shall we? I don't know if it's too runny yet. Okay, a bit too much on there. I don't want it running off everywhere. I'm going to dip it actually into the mica powder and see if we can thicken it a bit. That's better. A bit like a paste. So it's thicker. There we go. Right. Okay, now we've got sorry about the silence, concentration. I think what we'll do is that's a bit too thick. Is I'm going to come back to you once I've got this spider sorted out. So what we might do is just fast forward you through this so you can see what I'm doing, but you don't have to go through it all in real time. Okay, so I'll see you out the other side. Welcome back. Back to normal speed. Now, bit of a nightmare this. The black mica powder, once it's drying, is wanting to come off, and I don't want that floating around in the clear crystal. So I'm having to keep mopping up a bit until we get the resin in, which I'm going to do now because we've been quite a while and this has got quite tacky. So I think it's now or never to get this in. So here we go, before it sets on us. There we go. Now I do have this on a heating mat and I'm wondering if that has, well, it probably has made this set a lot quicker, which is fine once it's in the mould. But yeah, we got a bit of a sticky mess going on. So that's okay. That's okay. We'll get round it. As long as we can get it into the skull, we're good, because it will still settle out sort of flattish at the moment. but I'm not sure for how long, because this is setting really quickly on me. Okay, right, do you know what? We're going to stop at that. We're going to tilt it. And I'm just going to roll it around the back of the skull where our spider and our bee is, just so that they get set. And there we go. There. And that will actually just set that in. And then we're just going to leave that there and won't let it finish setting up. Because then, in fact, I'm going to do it like that because I want that top to be clear. Let's just see how that goes. It just means that that is nicely set, so that, you know, it's not spreading bits of black powder everywhere. So I'm going to come back to you and I'm going to clean up, and I'm going to come back to you once this has set up, and then we'll do the next stage. Okay guys, see you in a minute.